Hello ladies and gentlemen, Simulation for the Nation here. Welcome back to Elmcreek and welcome to spring. It doesn't really look like spring, but it's spring. We're in March and we have got a lot to do today. Since you last joined us, we were in December, I have plowed through January and then I accidentally didn't pause the game and I went for a meeting and we skipped through February as well. So here we are in March. As we look at our map, our animals are all looking good at the moment there. We currently have, this field here has all been plowed into one, which is good. That's ready to have something done. This field here is also ready, but we have got a lot of work to do before we can even think about drilling on there, unfortunately. We'll have to look into that one. We've got 2 months in which we can get some good work going here as well. So we will look into getting some oats put into the ground. We missed the boat with our wheat or barley, unfortunately, there, and canola. So we will have to go for some spring drilled oats. And we're going to be putting some corn in as well, and then we'll put a few beans in there in April. So we will still do pretty darn well. We're also going to be looking today at getting some olives into the ground as well. But before we do that, I think what I shall do is, let me just check to see how we're doing over here. They have all been worked over as well. We do need to get some method. We need to sell some of the beet off of here because that needs to go. But before we'll get rid of that, we're going to take this guy over to where we're going to start up there on the field with the beet in. We'll leave it there and then we'll come back and all being well, we're going to get some olive groves or some some vineyards planted, I think. We'll see how we can get that going. And then, like I said, oh, let's lift that up. Then we're going to get a little bit of field work done. We need to get a truck and trailer organized to come and shift this sugar beet. We have a machine rented here. The roper mouse here has been rented that will just clear up that nice big pile that we have. Then yes, after that we just need to make sure we get a few other bits and pieces done. This land here is ready to plow over and merge where we can. We'll also be plowing in fields, probably 40, which has already been cultivated over. 40, 41, 42 will go into one field as well. Might as well make these a little bit more manageable. Like you can see, 53, 54, 55 are a little bigger now. They're looking pretty handy there, I must say. So we will see how we're doing. We've also got field 57 that we need to get cultivated over as well. So ultimately we've got a lot of work that we can get cracking along with, which I love, and we'll see how that works for us, really. Like I say, we want to get a lot drilled up today, and we'll see how that all looks as to, you know, how we can move forward. I don't think we're going to plow over everything this year. We just don't have enough time to do that. So we'll look into a few different options as far as that's concerned. But let's just get you around here. We'll get this ready to go. This machine has been doing an absolute mission on the old mulcher here, and that may continue as well. There you go. Lovely old stuff. That is happening. Now what I really want to do is something I've been waiting to do since we started this game save. We just had to wait for the right opportune moment to do it. We are going to get our vineyard set up. Now is a good time to get planted, and then we don't have to worry about it again. It's in and it's done, which I think is perfect for what we need. At some point soon as well, I think I'm gonna have to organize a stone picking mission. I rolled in the mega field that we made, and that's just gonna need a little bit more work doing to it. So we need to think about what that's going to entail. But for right now, let's make ourselves a vineyard, shall we? Productions, orchards. Now we are gonna go for a grapevine. Why? Because I want to. And this is gonna be a whole area here. Now I've never done this before, so I need to figure out what space is gonna be needed. Need space to turn around, obviously. Now I wonder if we, because doing that way is gonna be a little bit fiddly and a bit annoying. So what if we do a few? I just don't know what works. I'm sure this may or may not work, so we'll have to we don't want to, we're not putting two down. Sure, love it. Need to give ourselves a little bit of turn in the circle around here somewhere. Wonderful. That can be a bit of space along the front there just to get in. And even actually what we can do is start there and zip it all the way down to about there. God, it's expensive to put in, but I think it's worth it. We're going to sell some, we've got some oats that we can sell after this. So that'll be good. That'll give us a little bit more revenue coming through. Now I'm thinking close enough where they just touch would work. It seems to work for me. Like it, like it. No. One, two, three, four. Five. Okay. Could maybe get one more in there, but it's going to be a bit tight going up against there. But we've got a fair few in. That's good. I like it. And let's just stick a smaller one here, just to, you know, for the sake of having it. So there you go. Our yard is pretty much complete there. That's all we've been waiting for a while. We have our chickens, which are doing all right. They're coming along, producing eggs at the rate of knots. We've got honey over here as well that we can get that shifted away soon, which is great. What I will do, our truck is parked just along the outside here. We're gonna get that whipped into the yard because we're gonna have to put the bulker trailer on and shift some oats soon, and hopefully sooner rather than later as well, some soybeans. But for now, our hired worker doesn't really, with the truck, doesn't like to come into here, so he's just abandoned it on the other side of the highway. So we'll go and pick that up, and then yeah, we'll make a bit more of a plan. All right, so skid steer is off. The low load has been dumped off as well. We're gonna fill up. We've got about 8 ton of oats in the hopper. We're gonna fill up here first, and then we're also gonna see what is in the. I think we've got soybeans in the other hopper there. I'll have to go and check, see what we've got, and see what we can get rid of here. But yeah, we need to, as you can see, our money is going down. We need to ideally change that around a little bit, really. So let's fill this one up with oats here. Which one are you going into? The rear one. That's fine. And that's it. So we've got 8,000 liters in there. Now we need to think soon about moving some of these hoppers around, or these. Yeah, we've got 24,000 liters of soybeans in there. Now we're in March. I seem to recall this is not a great time to sell soybeans. I mean, it's a little higher, but where are we here for March? Oh, no, not quite. So we're gonna hold on to those until July, and we'll sell those off. But yeah, that's good to know that that will be coming. This is going to get shunted around as well sooner rather than later into here. Let's see where we're going to sell off this little amount of oats that we have. The price isn't the best, but like I say, just need a little bit of revenue coming through here. So we are going to go off to Feed and Grain South. Okay. Which is where? Which is actually not that far away, nice and easy to find. So that's good news. Let's just shoot this one back up, and off we go. Now, I don't think I'll get out of here, but we're gonna try. Okay, let's try again. Let's just take it nice and slow. Looks like we might get around this time. Oh, nailed it. Perfect. Excellent stuff. We're going to keep this little path in here because it's a nice little exit point, but some of these we are going to be getting rid of. We don't need this many, to be honest. It's just a bit of a hindrance. And frustratingly, this trailer won't actually tip sugar beet because it's a gravity-fed trailer. It'll kind of just get wedged in the bottom. So we might need to go and just lease something else at some point. But yeah, that's another battle for later on today. For future me, as I like to say. But yeah, we're starting to get a few more hours invested into Elmcreek, which is good. Not quite as many as we have on over on Hot Valeron. We're over 65 there now, I do believe. But we've still got around about 25 or maybe even 30 on here, which is good. We're getting ourselves established there. Looking forward to getting the next load of crops in the ground and see how that looks as we move forward. So we're making some good progress. That's the main thing. We're also getting nice and close to 50,000 to 18,000 subscribers. I wish it was 50,000. If you haven't done so and you'd like to join, do hit that subscribe button. We will be doing an 18k giveaway in a live stream this weekend coming up there. So what that will look like will be that we'll be giving away PC copies of Farming Simulator 22. So make sure you keep an eye out on that stream. Let's get rid of this one. Perfect. A little bit of money in, nothing too much there, but keeps that amount ticking up rather than down. We've also been selling some fabric off here, actually. We started to get the cotton production going. We're not really planting cotton. It costs too much to the infrastructure there, but we We harvested and baled up what we had, and that is now making fabric at quite a good rate actually, and it's expensive as well, so when you sell it you do get quite a nice little return. So should hopefully see some more pallets being made very shortly. But yeah, otherwise we're looking good. I just want to get all these crops ready to go. Once I know that's the case and we can take it forward from there, then we'll be looking to get everything else established straight over here. There's a beautiful 4755 cracking along. It does well on that mulch there. It doesn't need to go quickly and it can just power through it, which is good. Little underpowered for the roller, sadly. Didn't like that one all too much, but we made it work. I think it's probably the fairest reflection. Okay, and everything else is, from a production standpoint, the sheep, the sheep and the pigs and the hens are doing well. They're all taken care of as well. We don't need to worry too much more about them for the short term. We'll need to start thinking soon about what we're going to do for our productions next year. What we're going to actually produce, and if we're going to just sell it off directly or if we're going to put it into one of the mills there anyway. So there won't be any canola oil coming around this time, that's for sure. Can I squeeze it? No. Okay. Too tight. But yeah, like I say, my next big project is for the big prairie field there. We've got so many stones in there still, big stones as well, and I think it'll be good for us just to get those tackled to begin with, and also we'll tackle the field that we just made out the back there as well, and we can see how that looks. So you'll be joining me for a ride at some point as we look into doing that. For now though, let us see what we can get up to. Okay, then we are going to go and tackle some sugar beet. I'm going to get it done, get out of my field, get rid of that roper thing which has cost me a fortune probably to lease, and then we can say that's all good and done. So we've leased ourselves a bulk trailer that can actually handle sugar beet, which is always a good move. And then I think once we get this done, depending on how much we make from our sugar beet sale, we're going to lease as many stone pickers as we can. We'll get those set away off camera there just so we can get them going through the two big fields, and if we have to sell the stone, hopefully we can pay a little bit there maybe. We'll just get that done, I think. But yeah, that is going to be the bottleneck. If I don't get on with that, then we're not going to get anything done, and I really want to get something done, get ready for our drilling, or our planting. So that's exactly what we'll do. It's a shame that we have to use this trailer, but I don't really think it's not a good pairing with the old Mac here, but never mind. We shall make it work. Wonderful. And away we go as well. So what we'll do, we'll drive in past the field that we made so you can kind of get a bit more of a feel for the size of it. That is just nothing but a field of weeds right there, but on the other side that is our big field that we need to come to as well. That was the first one we harvested on this map actually. Any more bread down here for us? There may well be, you know. We can get that sold off at some point. What are we looking like there? Ooh, all of the bread. Love it. So yeah, we'll get that gathered up as well because we do need to start seeing a bit more money coming in. That's going to be a bit of a priority. But here you go. This is 3 fields into one. 3 smaller fields really. No real need for them. Plowing out the roads that don't really have to go anywhere or don't serve a purpose. So I'm always fine doing that. Like I was for the prairie field there. We can make that one work. But yeah, this is going to be a nice sized field for us now. We'll probably put... I'm thinking we're going to put soybeans into this one. And we're going to put maize in, or corn into the big prairie field. That's what I'm looking like at the moment at least. But we'll just click on over here. Get under the old pipe here. And alright, let's get this show on the road, shall we? I think the John Deere's getting ever so close. Not quite good anymore. We do need to start this thing up. I would love to have a go on one of these in real life. But alright, there we go. Let's get some beans going through to it. Away. And really, that is just going to be us. We're going to move forward. I can't even think how many leases are in here, but not too many for the size of the heap, I'm sure. If we can just move that around so we can see it a little better. There you go. And that should be us looking good there. We're going to continue through, get this filled up here, get this all sold off, and then we're good to get going. We can actually get these fields converted. I think we're going to keep this path running through here and then up to the main farm, but I don't think we need the bit at the end there because we also have the other path coming out there. So this will be a bit of a 90-degree field here, or a bit of an L shape if you like, or more of like a P really, I guess. And then those two will be plowed into one as well, so that should work. When you stop talking, it's kind of left a huge fill plane there. Love to see that one. That's pretty cool. Let's get that bit in the middle. But yeah, that's what we're going to do. So we will get cracking along here and we'll see how we get going, and we'll bring you more of an update later on in the week there. Like I say, live stream coming up at the weekend where hopefully we will get to celebrate the 18k subscribers, and there'll be look forward to some giveaways there if we do. Until then though, do stay safe folks. Enjoy what you're doing as always. I've been Simulation for the Nation. If you have enjoyed, don't forget to give us a thumbs up, and we'll see you all in the next one. Catch you later.